to get a stoppage in play. A critical draw here. And they'll start with possession.
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Brady's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Moves the puck. Chases stick handling in his own zone. Poked away. And he slides it quickly to Money. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting this.
Hooks it up, but he hits side of the iron. And that pass attempt is deflected. To his teammate. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Evo's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Warriors are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Oh, a clutch save! Stoner's got it on the offensive end. The Warriors have it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Feeds the puck over. The Pucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle icing the call.
Evo's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Brady's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player, because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James. The reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Boston's got possession of the puck. And there we go, icing is the call. Won the draw deep in the defensive zone.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off the ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Sends it quickly to Andrews. Here's an odd man rush. Makes his presence known on the ice. Slides it across to Como. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EA SHL Club action. The challenge has been laid. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Handles the puck, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Right in front with the shot, denied by the defender. Picked up along the wall by Money. Cuts to the paint. Quick shot, and he shuts the door on that. Quick pass across to Mitchell. Takes the feed. Puck picked up by Mitchell. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
McDonald's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And he takes the pass. On-man rush. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Right on the doorstep. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. With the backhand! Oh, what a save in front!
McDonald's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
A chance from the slot. Oh, comes up with a kick save. Poked away in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Money. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Answered the call there.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Cookie's got the puck from the back end. Chips has it in the defensive end. And he easily stops that one.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Into the offensive end now. The Warriors take possession in the defensive end. Brady's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Moves it to Cheese. Along the half wall with the puck. Back to the blue line. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And he denied that opportunity.
Well, there's no surprise here, James. I mean,
Wow, what a save!
an unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
He got all of that hit on the play. And he dodges the poke check there. Dishes it off. The Warriors look to start the transition game. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Warriors have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they've put on net. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Warriors have it now. Passes it over to Andrews. The Warriors played along the wing. Sends the pass down low. McDonald's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Knights win the draw. And now he moves it quickly to Cookie. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Quick feed to Brady. Here's a shot. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Grabbed along the board by Money. Stops him cold. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a hip check of the old skate. Scores! The captain leading by example.
Let's face it, you have to want to win puck battles, James, and you got to want to win those 50-50 ones in particular where you know that you got to be determined and tough on the puck. He does just that, and it leads to the eventual goal.
The Warriors win possession here in the open ice. Poked off the puck. Right in the low slot. Blocker save. Mitchell's moving the puck through his own zone. Huge steal in his own end. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Pittsburgh's trailing in this one, and there's a reason why. They're thinking offense only. Listen, you got to get on your horse. You got to find a way to get back through the middle of the ice. There's been zero back pressure in this game.
Quick feed down low. Feeds it up ahead. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come on the rush. Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in. Well, the These are the types of plays in the game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Brady's won the draw at center. Takes control of the puck. Sends it over to Money. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Tries to the crease. Taken by Money. The Warriors are on the attack. Passes it over. Pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Now a quick pass to Cookie. With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Cookie. Look at this. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Moves the puck up to Andrews. And that's stopped by McDonald. Quick feed to Money. And he slides it quickly to Chips. The Warriors carry it along the wall. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Puck scooped up by D'Amato. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Takes it at center. Moves it around along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Money. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close face so fast and just taken down.
Sends the pass over. Chips takes the puck. From the neutral zone now. Here's a shot.
Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made. Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Cheese has got it along the boards. Takes control of the puck. Scores! And there's the counter-punch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
The Warriors make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed, much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
Scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Typically, the goaltender may stop this puck, James, but I don't think he could because he wasn't set to position. And that's what happens when you have a D-zone turnover.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrubbed up. Big-time stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Intercepted in the offensive end by Money.
The Warriors have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Tries to feed it over to Mitchell. Lets it go. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Takes it into the slot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. Stopped with ease. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Here they come on the attack. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Dishes it to Andrews. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Warriors continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I wouldn't like to play in this game because I was all defense, and there's none of it tonight.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. D'Amato's lugging the puck. Stoner's got it now deep inside his own end. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Brady. Takes the puck. On the backhand in front. Denies him in close. Back-to-back saves there.
Andrews is having himself a night here, James, and it just feels easy. He's got the hat trick under his belt, and honestly, when you're playing like this, it just all seems to be going well for you. You're confident. You seem to have the puck all the time. It's going in. It's a vibe.
The Warriors win the draw. Now he scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James. Set.
The Warriors continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, and they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies the shooter on that play.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Slides it diagonally to Money. Slides the puck over to Stoner. And he slides it quickly to Cookie. Picked off.
The Warriors have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Sends it down low. The Knights have the puck now. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass.
Money's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for the Hattie.
And that's poked away. Picks up the puck in his own end. And that's broken up. Right on the doorstep. Scores! A huge goal
them up, James, so it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Pittsburgh's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Scooped up along the wall by D'Amato. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Mitchell's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Takes it across the blue line. Slides it across. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Slides by the check. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Cookie's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Running interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Oh, that's a big-time clear there.
The critical juncture of the game, and you're in your own zone. You got to find a way to get that puck out, and you do it. You focused on the details, and you made sure you got it.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. And he shut the door on that last play. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now it's to Cheese. Handles the pass. The Warriors take it along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Pittsburgh's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty-killing unit.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustrating for the entire group.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-goal game with a 5-3 score. Brady's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. In all alone on the breakaway! Huge save on the breakaway!
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow! Puck grab by Mitchell. And now he moves it quickly to D'Amato. Here's the feed in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick shot! Denies him again!
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The Warriors have it in the offensive zone. Denies him with the one-timer save! Wow! And sends it just out of reach. Rocks him. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Looks to make a play over to Brady. Moves it to Money. Swing and a miss. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Knights have it from their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. Slides it quickly to Cheese. Tremendous check on the play. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. Here's a short pass to Brady. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.
hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Well, the challenge has been accepted here in this EASHL showdown. Time to find out who gets to own this one. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Warriors are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Looks to get the puck over to Watts. Feeds it down low. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves the pass in front. Picked off in front. Now a quick pass to Trips. Gets in front of the one-timer. Feeds it on over to Watts. And a stiff break setup. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Elema. And a great save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he comes up with it. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Feeds it over. Elema's got it in the defensive end. She handles the feed. Tees it up from the blue line. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And not much on that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Warriors win the draw on their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Puck picked up by Brown. Quick pass to Elema. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Passes on over to Money. Andrews gains the line and into the offensive zone. From the left side, they gain the zone. Sends it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the feed. He got all of that one.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Dishes it off. Brady's taking it from his own end. The Warriors played along the boards. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
The Warriors have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they cough it up at center. Looks to pass it to Elema. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. Elema's won the draw, and they'll go on the attack.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Taken along the wall by Elema. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What a goal!
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Goons win the faceoff at center. Receives the pass. Brown's got it along the wing. And that's deflected. Elema's taking the puck. The goalie's best friend comes up moves the puck. The Warriors move it in. Takes the feed. The Goons take possession in the defensive end. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. Picked up along the wall by Money. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Look at this. And one last save. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Warriors are fortunate that this game is close, James. I mean, they've had way too many turnovers and terrible blue line decisions. They need to shore that up if they want to get back in this game.
And that pass goes off a stick. And that's poked away by Elema. And he lowers the boom there. That's not going to fool him. Chips plays it now. The Warriors slide it through center. Passes it in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers. The Warriors have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game. It's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Forces the turnover. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. The Warriors get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to Andrews. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Tremendous hit. And now he tries to get it across to Brown. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Warriors gain control of the puck against the wall. Elema's got it in the offensive zone. Taken by Watts. And that one's turned aside. Jabs the puck away. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Goons gain possession. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Gives them a jolt with that hit. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Elema's getting called for tripping on the play.
Well, this is a tough stick infraction to take. She just reaches out her stick, and her opponent goes flying. That's a tripping call.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Denies the clapper. Moves the puck along the half wall. Unloads it. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. The Warriors gain possession Aggressive play by Brown. The Warriors take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Great use of the stick at center by Brown. Puck scooped up by Brady. Still tied here as the power play fails to come up with a goal. Fantastic save!
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. But you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Slides the puck down low. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Nice feed from the right wing. Shot scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Detroit's got the puck in their own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Passes it over. Oh, one-timer save. Wow. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Late goings of this period. Detroit's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denies that opportunity. The Warriors are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, and he misfires on that. Angles it over to Andrew. Grabbed along the boards by Watts. Quick pass to Brown. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Elemas got it deep in the offensive end. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Shuts him down.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
The Goons carrying it along the blue line. They've really got him on their heels here now. Tick, the clock's ticking down. And he slides it quickly to Cheese. Drops him in the open ice. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Warriors are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Big stop right there. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass at center. Brown's got it against the boards. He takes the feed. Just gets enough to keep it out.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Goons are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Warriors looking against the half wall. Sends a pass in front. And that doesn't connect. The Goons gain control of the puck. Puck grabbed by Brown. Slides it across. Hammers one from the point. Can't get it to go. He's got a step. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it.
Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, and be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Moves the puck down low. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Watts gains the zone. Here's a pass down low. Looks to set up from the side now. Quick feed down low. He tries to tuck it in. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Pass back to the point. From in close, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
And Laval's been excellent in this game so far, and she finally cashes in. I mean, she's had multiple opportunities, grade A scoring chances, but she didn't get frustrated here, James. She stuck with it. She stayed with the process. She got to the pockets on the ice to get another opportunity, and she finally connects.
Detroit's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Tries to get the puck to Cheese. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. The Warriors have it against the wall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lane.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Warriors have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Rips it. Blocked in traffic. Andrews carries the puck in his own zone. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
Detroit's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Brady's won the draw, and they're on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Here's a pass to the middle, and that goes off a stick. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Pokes the puck away. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Detroit's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. The Warriors get a hold of the draw. Takes the pass. Brady's got the puck. Here's a shot. Crouching down to knock it away. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Goons take control of the face-off. Here they come up along the wing. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's a pass in front, and that's blocked in front. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
With the stop. Quick pass over to Chips. The Warriors will play it in their own end. Driving right to the front. And he shuts the door again. Detroit's got control of the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Watts. Slides the puck down low. Intercepted the pass. Moves into the slot. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck. Works it across to Elema. Lets it go! Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. You know, obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word challenge, James, the moment you hear that word, your competitive juices start a-flowing, and they won't be happy with this one.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Warriors get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. And that puck leaves the zone. Gets it over to Cheese. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Great read with the stick. She handles the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Chips looks around. Here he is. Takes the shot. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. What a steal in his own end. Goes right to the crease. Big save in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Moose have the puck in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Pushes it across to Money. And it's a quick pass to Andrews. The Warriors will play it from the corner. Cannon of a shot. And that goes off, pours off a body. Grabs the puck in the corner. Hammers a shot. Stop! So they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. These aren't flashy goals, but they're hard-working goals to fight for position. Sometimes you're rolling off a check, sometimes you're fronting one. Always trying to get your stick available to change the direction of the puck.
Takes the puck. Chips plays the puck. Easily turned aside with a pad save. Slides the puck over. Quick pass across to Jackson. Huge steal in his own end. From the right side, takes the pass. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Denies him.
A lot of time training is spent on reactionary saves and reactionary eye training here, and she finds this puck, she tracks it quickly, and is able to make that instinctual save.
Beats it over. The Warriors take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Dishes it off. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it quickly over to Stevens. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Warriors have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides it over with pace to Andrews. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
What an incredible save. I mean, her eyes were scanning here, James. She knew exactly where she had to get to because the threat was right in that low slot area, and she takes it away.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Warriors have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Brady's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Looks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Puck goes off the inside of the iron, and we play on.
The Warriors get a little bit of bad luck right here.
Strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Along the half wall with the puck. Picks up the puck. On the deflection. Shot deflected, and she comes up with the pad save. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Look at her go. Uses the force on that hit. The Warriors scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it over to Andrews. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Boss makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Warriors already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Lets it go. The Moose have taken possession in their own end. Oh, smart heads that play to poke that one away. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Sends the pass down low. Takes the pass and works the cycle down low. And now it's grabbed by Brady. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Warriors have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Warriors dominated that opening frame, James. I mean, they held the majority of possession, and the underlying metrics would say they were in complete control of the game, and so does the scoreboard.
Handles the puck. Here's a backhander. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift.
Brady's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Shifts setting up against the wall. Passes it over. Let's move to the middle. Oh, what a chance. And he failed on the puck. He got all of that one. Play whistle dead. Offside the call. The Warriors have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And he slides it quickly to Andrews. Takes the feed. Quick feed down low. Sends it down low. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards. Stevens works the puck in his own zone. Pushes it across to Talinder. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
The Warriors have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Brady's won the draw at center. The Warriors played along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Stops it with the glove.
Boss is in it to win this battle, James, and anytime the puck gets to the heart of the ice, you know that she's going to challenge it, and she makes a huge save from that slot area.
Oh, what a hit. Gets down in front of it. Puck picked up by Money. Here's a short pass to Andrews. Here's a centering pass. And she denies that opportunity. The Warriors gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Andrews. Shot! And she comes up with a quick answer there.
Fox has a poor save percentage, and her team is trailing right now, but that save can be key. It's critical that she builds that save and gets another one. Got to give her team some confidence as they layer shifts and try and get back in this game.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Money's been showing off an elite offensive skill set tonight here, James. You see the IQ, you see the vision, you see the hands. Now you got to put it all together. You got to scan and be able to distribute. He's done it all. He's been the complete package and has multiple assists in this one.
The Warriors take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes it to the net. Feeds it down low. Oh, did the rink rattle after that collision in the corner. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Jackson stick handling in his own zone. Sends the pass over. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he makes a save there.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance. Just doesn't connect.
Oh, what a save in front.
Well, her timely reaction gets her into a set position to be able to make this save from a real dangerous spot in the middle of the ice.
Oh, wow, look at this. Shuts him down.
Well, when you're the last line of defense, you got to do anything and everything to keep the puck out of your net, and that's exactly what she does. The shooter has point-blank range, and she makes the save.
Oh, amazing save. How did it stay out?
I have no idea, James. We know she's athletic, but the desperation, along with the athleticism, is the only thing that makes that save.
Stevens has it in the defensive end. Knocked away. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Warriors are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box. Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Winds up, lets it go. Oh, he makes the save. I thought he was beating on that one-timer, but no. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. With possession along the wall. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Andrews is doing an excellent job of taking what's given tonight here, James, and sometimes you can force play. And for him tonight, it's poise and it's composure with the puck. And what that's doing is it's opening up opportunity for his line mates, and it's also opening up opportunity for himself. And a reason why he's got multiple points so far in this one.
And off the draw, they win possession. Gets the puck over to Money. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Brady's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. From off the wall and onto a stick. Breakaway! There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Warriors have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Off the left wing and into center. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Feeds it over on the attack. Kalinder's got the puck in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Down the right side and into the zone. She handles the feed. Into the corner now. Slides the puck down low. The Warriors gain possession. Here they are on the attack. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Boss has the puck and holds on for a whistle. The Warriors have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Brady's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And she was in great position to read that one. And he takes the pass. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Made that stop. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. And he slides it quickly to Money. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Money's been trying to do too much himself tonight. You have to utilize your teammates if you want to be effective. He's lost a puck a ton trying to go one-on-one.
Handles the pass. Big time stop.
Money's fighting for an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides it across. Takes the feed at the point. Moves the puck down low. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries...
And he scores! The Moose have been dominated all night long, and here we go. They finally catch a break now in the third.
Yeah, they really haven't had an answer to their opponent. They've been on their heels the entire game. There's only one thing to do right now, and it is attack from all areas of the ice.
Paints it over! Stones up with the blocker!
James, there's simply nowhere for this puck to go. I mean, the shooter's in the low slot area, and she reads it perfectly. She's challenging at the top of her crease and limiting the space available in behind her.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, as we look at her body of work over the course of the game, you can see that she had multiple scoring chances. I mean, she was certainly creating for herself and her teammates, but finally finds the back of the net. You have to have mental tenacity and fortitude in this game. Continue to play with confidence and not get down on yourself. And because of it, she finds that fill in the net.
Gives up the body to block the shot. Feeds the puck across to Money. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Quick pass to Stevens. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a pass down low. Right in the low slot. And he takes the feed. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Warriors have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Andrews. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves it on over to Stevens. Chance in front! Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
We don't talk enough about the core strength and the balance on the edges to be able to maintain possession of this puck here, James. I mean, it's also reading the pressure where it is on your hip, knowing how to manipulate the space. She does a fantastic job with coverage on her to take it to the net.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Warriors have it now. The Moose have taken control of the puck.
Steves is not a popular player in this building right now after injuring their player, and the crowd is going to let him know it every time he touches the puck.
Picked up along the boards by Brady. Here he is with the backhander. Oh, that just goes wide.
Coach is off the post. The Warriors playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
Oh, she comes up big again to put them away. Exceptional goaltending.
Well, the ABC's of goaltending is all about balance and positioning, and she's showing it off right there as she gets square to the shooter in the slot and makes the save.
The Moose have the puck against the boards. And he coughs it up with the pass. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Hammers it on net.